Bradley Bozeman wants to stay in Baltimore. After 4 seasons with Baltimore, center Bradley Bozeman might have played his last game for the Ravens on January 9, when a 16-13 overtime loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the regular season finale ended all hope the team could make the NFL playoff field. The former Alabama standout has come to the end of his 4-year rookie contract and will become an unrestricted free agent on March 16 unless the Ravens re-sign him before then. More NFL. Has Amari Cooper played his last game for the Cowboys? Titans ramp up work for Derrick Henry. Second-round schedule set for NFL playoff. Bozeman wants to continue his career in Baltimore. That was clear at his end-of-season press conference. Well, let our agents handle all the back-end stuff, and we'll see what happens, Bozman said about his impending free agency. I've been very blessed. This place has been so amazing to me, everyone involved from the ground up, from all my teammates, to the coaches. At that point, Bozman had a long pause as emotion swept across his face and crept into his voice as he continued, to the fans, everyone, it's been a great place for me, so I'm just very grateful. Bozman became more than just a football player in Baltimore. He is the Ravens nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award for the second straight season because of the community work that he and his wife have done through the Bradley and Nikki Bozeman Foundation. The city has just opened its arms to us, Bozman said. Nikki and I have our foundation. We started as a little nonprofit, and now we've grown into what we are now, where we've fed over 3 million meals to families in Baltimore. We've done so many great things with this city in mind, and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. Just so grateful and blessed to have called myself a Raven for the last 4 years. I hope it's the next 4 more, but we don't really know right now. But we'll figure that out this offseason and see what happens. It's just been a great place to call home the last 4 years. Bozman joined Baltimore as the 215th player chosen in the 2018 NFL Draft, 4 picks away from the end of the 6th round. He's the only player selected in the 6th round or later in the 2018 draft who has been a 3-year starter, and based on ProFootballReference.com's approximate value metric, Bozman has outperformed every player picked in that draft after tight end Mark Andrews, who joined the Ravens at number 86. After holding a reserve role as a rookie, Bozman played every Baltimore offensive snap at left guard in 2019, and he started every game there again in 2020. In 2021, Bozman shifted to center, where he started every game but one. He missed the next to last game of the season because he was sick, which he explained by saying, "I regret ordering that pizza that night for sure." The former Handley High School standout served as Alabama's starting center in the 2016 and 2017 seasons, capping his career in the Crimson Tide's 26-23 overtime victory against Georgia in the CFP National Championship game. Bozman foresees his future in the NFL continuing at center. "Center has been a really good year for me this year," Bozman said. "It's been my strong suit. It's been where I played in college. I definitely see myself as a center. Not to say that it can't happen, but, yes, center, I feel like, is my home." The Ravens had participated in the playoffs in Bozman's 3 previous seasons. In 2021, Baltimore had the AFC's best record 12 weeks into the season at 8-3. But the Ravens didn't win a game in December and January to finish at 8-9. 5 of the 6 losses came by a combined margin of 8 points. Quarterback Lamar Jackson played in only 2 of the losses and, in one of those games, was on the field for just 14 snaps. "From the start of this season, things never really bounced our way," Bozman said. "We had a lot of injuries. We had a lot of our key players go down. But I think the important thing to grab out of that is we ended up fighting for an opportunity to go to the playoffs. We ended up having guys step up to the plate. We had guys grow up. We had guys do the things they needed to do to make this team successful. Unfortunately, our last 6 games, down to a couple points with the exception of one, but I am proud. I'm proud as hell of all of these guys who have fought the entire year and made the best out of every crappy situation. I'm just proud of these guys for fighting and doing the things that they've done every single day to get us into a position where we had an opportunity to possibly make the playoffs. Unfortunately, that didn't work out for us, but the future is bright for these men who came out and stepped up to the plate for this organization, for everyone involved." Jackson's injury wasn't the only one that affected the Ravens' season. Baltimore had its running backs room wiped out by preseason injury. During the season, the Baltimore secondary had a wave of setbacks, including losing former Alabama standout and 2-time Pro Bowl cornerback Marlon Humphrey for the final 5 games. Humphrey was among the 19 players on the Ravens' injured reserve when the season ended. "Adversity brings out the best in people," Bozman said. "I think it brought the best out in everyone this year, continuing to fight. There's been no quit in this team. No matter what the score was, no matter what was going on, this team continued to fight to the last breath every single game from the start of the season. You always want to hit rewind. You always want to bring it back and restart, but unfortunately, in life, we can't do that. We live with the mistakes that have happened. We live with what we've done in our past. We go forward, and we make the future better for ourselves. So these teammates have been the best teammates of my life. I am just so thankful for every one of them." For more of AL.com's coverage of the NFL, go to our NFL page. Mark Inabinet is a sports reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at @amark1.